So here we have a wonderful little world in a box. Not sure where they got that idea. And along the sides are going to create different tribes of 10 population. So we'll have 3 different tribes of humans and 3 different tribes of elves and then 3 different tribes of dwarves. And I had all these spaced out evenly, so I'm not too sure where to put the last tribe of dwarves. How about right here in the middle? And then to make sure we get everybody, we're gonna have just 1 tribe of orcs. They have a numbers disadvantage to start with, so hopefully they don't do something stupid. And then at the end of every age, the kingdom with the least amount of population gets deleted. So we'll see who wins. There's also a lot of dried up riverbeds, it looks like, on this map. I kind of want to fill those in for a little bit of diversity. So we're just gonna trace what lines there are and carve a channel going all the way everywhere. And then it reaches the other side of the map. So it all should fill in with water once we get all of these taken care of. And there's also a few isolated biomes of different things. Like, I can't tell if that's a swamp or the corrupt. I think it's a swamp, but we're just gonna outline all of this the best we can. So it's its own little marshy island. And I did also notice there's a little bit of the Inferno land up here. So that'll be interesting to see. And then a river cutting through the lemon land. Maybe it'll turn the river into lemonade. There's a little bit of pink land down here. I'm not sure what this is, but I'll preserve it as best I can. And we've got a bit of an interesting spot right here because the riverbed kind of ends in this weird pink stuff, and then there's more stuff going on up here. I really want to see this get filled in, so I'm going to do that. And then maybe just a quick little cut in right there. This will be a fun little loop-de-doodle up here. And then the last one is this little mess right here. That should give our people plenty of water to work with. So let's get this going and see who comes out on top. Oh, and the rivers filling in are so satisfying. And the tribes are already getting developed, which is good. And some of these dwarves have already split off. That's not going to be good for their chances. And they have about 50 years before the age ends to see who the biggest kingdom is. So we'll just speed up time and then see what goes on. It looks like some kings have already been killed by some other people. A lot of division among the elves right here. And the orcs are doing orc things of not messing up anybody yet, but they've already almost claimed the whole continent. And I do wonder if there are going to be any boats on the river. It might not be deep enough. We have one elf kingdom on this little island here. Ancient Asias. And then we have Ba. Greatest kingdom ever. This one's my favorite. And somehow the orcs are just leading in population. Why do the orcs like always get the better things of everything? And things are not looking good for Oari of Rain. They only have 12 people. Great New was about to declare war, but then they canceled it. It looks like the orcs are about to declare war, though. They already have 70 people, and it's only been 20 years. That's kind of ridiculous. Some of the kingdoms are creating allies, which is good. It'd be amazing if every single kingdom allied against the orcs. I wonder where they're gonna go. Oh, they're attacking the miners of Pal. Here's a little bit of an army clash going on. And the orcs usually have a pretty strong advantage when it comes to warfare. And yep, there they go, tearing through everything. And that alliance that was being made didn't last very long. Oh, and there's another kingdom going to war. Things are really kicking off now. This is supposed to be the Age of Hope. More alliances being made. And the miners of Pal, I think, are done for. The orcs have just cleaved them apart. Not really sure where the rest of the dwarves are then, unless it's you over here. There's still 3 people somewhere. And whoa, hold on. This is a big orc right here. At least it sure seems like it. Yeah, it's like twice as big as all the others. And it doesn't even have the giant trait. Oh, it got a power up. And it's just a simple worker. Not the best person to get a power up, but now miners of Pal have been totally wiped out. And now it's Eofusora versus Emua. Why do the hells have such weird names? They're going to war now, and they're kind of evenly matched, it looks like. And whoa, hold on. Who's this? Oh, it's a lemon person. He's just doing his own thing. And it looks like Eofusora has won the day, and they get all the population of this kingdom. That's gonna be really good for them. Now they're on par with the orcs. But now the end of the age is here, and sadly, Ancient Asias has the smallest population. So they get wiped off the face of the earth. All the buildings and elves go bye-bye. So now that land is free for the taking. And boy, they really started taking it pretty quickly. Ooh, are the 2 orc tribes gonna go to war with each other? I hope they do. But knowing them, they're not gonna fight each other, and they're just, ooh, they are fighting each other. This is exciting. All natural orc culling. And Talkordek is really losing the fight here. Badord Ors won that so fast. And now they have a major population advantage. Oh, man. And Pooh Empire is fighting Nos, which it looks like they're winning. Oh, yeah, they're massively winning. Wow. Hopefully no one decides to fight Ba. or Ba will decide to fight someone. That's cool too. Not sure you're in a position to do that. You should just sit this one out. But I also guess Pooh lost their entire standing army because they haven't really started pressing the advantage like they should have. But now Ba is fighting Nos. So we'll see who takes this land. Oh, it's going to be Ba. Yes, that's what I wanted. And my goodness, look at how much land this orc tribe has. I can see why they're a scourge of Middle Earth. These guys just keep on populating and going to war with other people. And was that a wizard? Someone was just shooting fire. But now they also have fire just raising their entire landscape. Hopefully that takes out quite a few orcs with it. And also most of this continent is land. So there's not much that will stop the fire. There's a... What are you? You're a fire with an evil staff. So you're the one that's doing it. And that fire really called out the numbers. They used to have over 200. Then they lost like 70 people. And now the Pooh Empire is going to war with them. And wow, I think there might be multiple places fighting each other right now. There's a lot of kingdoms that don't like the orcs right now. And now the orcs no longer have the population advantage. It is Eophosora with 100 people. Not gonna lie, I was expecting the kingdoms to get a lot more populous in this. But they also divided right away, so that's their own fault. What's interesting too is that Ba really hasn't developed their land all that much. They only have 2 farms and a couple different villages. They're gonna need to start winning some wars in order to expand, but that'll happen at a different time. The age has changed and it looks like Afahel was not able to keep up. So all of them get deleted. And sadly, all the lemon people that are here. Uh-oh, war is about to brew. I bet they're gonna attack Bad Ord Oz. I hope so. I don't want them to attack Ba. Oh, good, they are attacking. Good, very good. And also, yeah, Bad Ord Oz is at odds with most of the kingdoms once again. And it looks like they're starting to actually make quite a bit of headway into the orcs' homeland, destroying all these houses as well. They're actually winning this. Another fight happening in the cornfield. Not corn, but they lost. And they're also beginning to expand over this way. Oh, here comes a counterattack from the orcs, but it is not panning out well for them. They lost that fight. I feel like the humans might actually be able to take out the orcs this time. Here comes another counterattack, but there's another smaller force attacking the villages. They lost. This is quite the interesting stalemate right here. I would love it if these other nations joined in on the attack. Every time the orcs push in a little bit, they do manage to destroy more buildings. So I feel like the humans might be slowly losing this. Oh, they're gonna form peace now. And so are these guys? The war has ended. And oh, the orcs are gonna alliance with someone. I didn't think they were capable of that. Ooh, but Isavi is making another village, or trying to, at the remnants of this old one. So where is the alliance happening? Okay, alliance. Whoa, all of these kingdoms are alliances now. Preservation of Fancy, Bond of People, and Ba. Genuinely not what I was expecting. I thought the orcs hated humans. Yeah, so why would they ally with them? That's an interesting development. And now that they are at peace, they're not losing numbers anymore, and they're actually keeping pace with each other. These two, though, are in danger of being eliminated. We're almost to the end of the age, and we have no idea who's gonna change their population next. But now we are in the Age of Dark. And wow, that brought along with it the deaths of some kings. So that's interesting. But now, oh, there it is. Hold up. You couldn't get away from me, Great New. I saw your population dip to 47. You know what that means. Your way of life is done for. Just delete absolutely everybody down to the last couple of people, wherever you may be hiding. There's only one person left. Where are you? Well, there needs to be someone to tell a story of what happened here. Now we delete all the buildings. Village destroyed, and with it, the Kingdom of Great New. And that should give each of these kingdoms plenty of room to expand. And just like that, they already started. And they're also on fire right away. What are you doing that for? Unfortunately, the Kingdom of Ba really didn't get many more numbers. Their time is on its way. Am I seeing... Who are you? Oh, you're a baby. So, whoa, asteroid here, bringing adamantine to the orcs. Not that they really need it. They climbed back to the top of the population list here. So right now we have... Oh, I guess I didn't... Whoa, earthquake. Uh-oh. The orcs are gearing up for another war. Is it gonna be with the elves, the dwarves? Where are the allies at? Okay, it's gonna be against the elves. Yep, that's not good. Oh, and the allies are helping too. Dwarves and orcs are fighting the elves. And there's a major fight happening right here. I think the elves are winning this. They're definitely winning this. The dwarves were not prepared. A necromancer showed up. Oh, look at you. Goodbye, you. Uh-oh, the elves are pressing into the dwarf homeland, and they're just wrecking everybody. Oh no, the Catil Mountains are done for. And just like that, they are taken out. The orcs just lost a, well, I was gonna say a powerful ally, but the dwarves weren't that powerful. Also, it doesn't look like Aedmon lands is part of this fight anymore. And as the orcs expand, they keep founding new villages, just really pressing the line between all these kingdoms. And they're at a population of 400. Where are these boons coming from? Whole nation of boomers is what they are. And the Age of Dark is done, which means, sad to say, Yidmon lands is no more. They're about to be no more anyway. Just wiping all of this off the map, and then all the buildings. I was able to find all of them this time. Don't need any survivors every time. And I think it's safe to say Eophosora is gonna move in on this land pretty soon. What are these dark dots? We got... Oh, we have rats. There's rats in the Elf Kingdom. Not sure when that happened. Bad Lord Oz has reached 500 population, so we better hope for something good. Ooh, you know what? The next age is the Age of Moon, and elves get stronger with moonlight. It might be worth it to just fast forward to the Age of Moon because we already had Age of Sun, and see if the elves can do something about the orcs. Let's see what happens. It's kind of cool seeing all the villages glow with a blue light as well. Oh, and looks like some of the elves have steel weapons too. And I hate to say it, but the village of Ba is lined up for the chopping block now. They just can't seem to breach 100 population. Oh no. Okay, tornado ripping through Kumbaya first of all, and now through the orc. So that's doing actually minimal damage because it was a small tornado. Uh-oh, Ba's village is... Ah! Oh man, that's really making a mess of things. Just zipping around and not really going away. Oh no, they're attacking Kumbaya. Was really expecting the orcs to just kind of fraction into civil war at some point. But I also really don't see any active attacks on Kumbaya happening. I guess they just got bored. So they're like, hey, you want to go to war? Yeah, sure. But there are fights happening somewhere. The king just got slain by somebody. Uh-oh. Moonlight has awakened the horrors of the flesh. Oh, there's a tumor growing right in the middle of the Orc Kingdom, but they quickly destroyed it. Wow. I didn't know the Age of Moon could do that. There's also a lot of earthquakes happening for whatever reason. And I'm guessing that a lot of these guys are now infected. They're kind of shaking a little violently. They are infected. Oh, this village might rip itself apart. They are constantly attacking each other for whatever reason. I guess some of them just get overtaken by the infection, but their population is still keeping steady, and they're still at war where nothing happens, so they're about... Ooh, wait, this isn't peace. This is rebellion. This is what I was hoping for. So this village is about to split off, and wow, the Orc nation just got cut in half, and they immediately go to civil war with each other. Wow. Never mind the war happening with Kumbaya, they're fighting each other now. But also, oh wait, this is really back and forth between them. They should trim down their numbers nicely. But sadly, this new nation that was founded is almost wiped out already, and they're still moving in. Oh man, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 armies moving in on this one territory. Wow. That civil war did not last very long or damage their numbers all that much. And they're still kind of going to war with Kumbaya. They really don't know how to attack each other, it seems like. And not gonna lie, I was expecting the elves to do a lot more in the Age of Moon, except get hit by a tornado. Now the orcs are about to declare peace. Wonder if that means they're gonna form an alliance. The war is over. Nope, no alliance. Just another civil war happening with the orcs. I kind of figured this would happen at some point, though sadly none of the other kingdoms really want to take advantage of it. But there they go again. Blood of Zatags is the new contender for Orc supremacy. But Bad Lord Oz still has a numbers advantage, and they're quickly taking back all the land that they lost. These Orc rebellions really don't pan out very well. But if it means their numbers get cut down, I won't question it. Although, not really. Not a whole lot of that happens. And the orcs also keep getting blessed with adamantite, though it doesn't really seem like it gets used. They still just have wooden sticks. The good news is Ba is no longer the lowest populated kingdom. Kumbaya is gonna be gone next. I really wonder if the orcs just can't cross the river. I'm not sure why that would be an issue for them necessarily. Or I guess any of these kingdoms can't. I thought they'd be able to swim. It's shallow. I use the shallow waters. I don't know, if they're water phobic, then I guess that's it. And now the Age of Moon is done, and the lowest populated village is Kumbaya. Well, at least they're all grouped together, which makes my job easy. And here are the last two people. Goodbye. So now that this little peninsula is pretty much cleared of everything, this will really give us a chance to see if the other factions will press in on the land, or if they just can't because they can't cross the river for whatever reason. We're going to pick up an orc and then drop him straight in the river. See, I can swim. Why don't they? You know, I thought for sure these kingdoms would be more inclined to cross a shallow river. Maybe it's too shallow for them. We'll just have to deepen it some more. Or it's just one of those things where water is just a natural divide between kingdoms. I just really want them to cross it because these elves really haven't moved into the area that the other elf place was before. And that's honestly true for all of these lands. Maybe we'll just need to connect them. We'll connect right through here so Ba gets a little more expansion. Or the orcs just immediately move in. That works too, I guess. Oh, here's something interesting. They're about to go to war and fraction, or fractures. Whatever you do there. They're gonna do the same thing, so they're already creating another front to their war before it even starts. And I guess I gave it the idea of war because of the Civil War. This seems like a fairly even split. There's a major clash happening right here, and they're not pushing the advantage yet, which is interesting. Probably because they're still fighting here. It really makes me wonder where the orcs with the evil staffs went to. There's this guy, he's huge, because he has a power up. And once again, the rebellion is quickly getting squashed. I guess I'll just connect the lands up here a little bit so armies can actually cross and do something. Hopefully that leads to a real war. Also, this island is entirely populated by rats now. There's not even anybody else there so they can celebrate another birthday bash. I'll connect to them all the same. Oh, and they immediately go to war with the orcs. Whoops. And then I'll give the elves more land up here that they can get to. There, they're starting to expand. About time, too. We'll leave Ba disconnected from everybody else for a while. Ba didn't do nothing wrong. Here they go again, and now the wars actually can fight because they have land bridges to cross, which sadly does not pan out very well for the elves. And 2 villages got taken out almost immediately, with the third, oh man, under siege from 5 different armies or more. Yeah, they got taken out as well. And now the orcs are free to expand into all of this open territory now. It looks like there's gonna be one more rebellion before the end of the age, which this was not an even split. You should have gotten a lot more people to your side before splitting off. And there it is, the age has changed, which means that we are done with this little experiment. I think we both know where the Civil War is going to end, and sadly, Ba had the lowest population, which means that the orcs would be the winning nation here, except there's one problem. I don't really like orcs, so we're just gonna nuke them all. Oh, that was great. So yeah, orcs really don't count for this, which means, hey, what do you know? Ba has a higher population, so they win, yay. So Bad Ors gets all these nukes. Oh, which almost took out Ba as well. But Ba survives, and the rest of the land gets nukeified, so slimes can prosper and everything. And there's one orc left over here. What are you doing? You know what? Since there's only one of you, you get to have just one single itty-bitty Zarbama. Where'd you go? There you are. Phew. And boom! Uh-oh. Well, that's how it goes, I guess. Goodbye, Ba. You will be missed. And, that's the end of that. It looks like the rats are the true winners of this day. Anyways, thank you for watching, and sub to Intern. And I'd like to thank the channel members, including Bread, Mr. Cripple 1, Ancient Elixir 1, Corby Farm, Bladed Archer, Donamoto, Devion X, Muffin Suffer, Lucas S, Ali B, Splatter Sacks, Real Nickname, Edward, Eyeballis, and Hateful Herald.